All right, let's talk about something that drives pretty much every new creator, entrepreneur, or small business owner completely crazy. Trying to find a free AI logo maker that's, actually free.
You know the feeling, right? You've got this amazing idea, this new project, and you're so excited. You find one of these online tools, and for the next hour, you're just in it. You're designing, you're changing colors, trying out different fonts, and finally, you get it. You create something that feels just right. It's your brand.
You're feeling pumped, you're ready to go, you move your cursor over to that big, shiny download button, you click it, and then, bam, there it is, the pop-up. Choose your plan. Your free design is now being held hostage for $65. It is, without a doubt, one of the most frustrating things on the internet. Well, not today. We're not doing that. In this explainer, we're going to slice right through all that marketing nonsense. We are going to find you a tool that lets you design a logo you love, and then, and this is the important part, actually download a high-quality file you can use without ever touching your wallet. Okay, so first things first. To beat the system, you have to understand the system. The word free doesn't just mean one thing in this world. It's kind of been stretched into a few different shapes, and if you can spot them, you can avoid the traps. So really, it all boils down to 3 types of free. The one you see everywhere is type 1, design free, pay later. That's the bait and switch we were just talking about. Then you've got type 2, free but low quality. They'll let you download something, but it's this tiny, grainy little file that's basically useless for anything other than maybe a profile picture. But what we're hunting for, the real prize, is type 3, actually free, full quality. And yes, it does exist. Now, knowing those 3 types is a huge step, but it's only half the puzzle. The real secret weapon, the thing that most people don't think about until it's too late, is the file format. So why are we obsessing over this? Because your logo has to work in 2 completely different universes. It has to look great on a screen, your website, Instagram, but it also has to work in the physical world, on things you can actually touch. And those 2 worlds speak totally different languages. Okay, check this out, because this is the key. Think of a PNG file like a photograph. It's made up of a grid of tiny little dots or pixels, and that's perfect for a screen. But what happens when you try to make a photo bigger? It gets all blurry and chunky, right? An SVG, on the other hand, isn't a picture. It's more like a recipe. It's a set of instructions that tells the computer how to draw the logo using math. And that means you can make it as small as a postage stamp or as big as a billboard, and it will stay perfectly crisp and clean. So here's the bottom line. If you ever, and I mean ever, think you might want to print something with your logo on it, t-shirts, business cards, stickers, banners, anything, you have to have an SVG file. A PNG simply won't work. Getting this right from the very beginning will save you such a massive headache down the road.
Okay, so now we know what we're looking for, right? We want a tool that's actually free, and we want one that gives us the right files. So with those rules in mind, let's look at the tools that actually pass our test.
And here is the verdict. After going through a whole bunch of these, 3 clear winners really stood out. You've got Canva, which is fantastic for anyone who's just starting out and mostly lives online. Kittl is amazing for more creative, unique logos. But look at that top row, Vistaprint. It is the only major player that gives you that professional-grade SVG file 100% free. No catch. Looka's on here too. It's a great tool. But as you can see, it falls squarely in that pay-to-download camp. So let's zoom in on Vistaprint for a sec. That free SVG download, that's the game changer right there. Now here's a pro tip for using it. Be specific. Don't just type bakery logo. Try something like minimalist line art logo for a sourdough bakery named Rise Up using earthy tones. The AI is also cool because you can refine it with commands, like telling it to make the font more modern. Just keep in mind you get 64 generations for free when you sign up. All right, next up is the one we all know and love, Canva. Honestly, it is the easiest place to start, hands down. You can get a beautiful, high-quality PNG file with a transparent background for free, which is perfect for your website, social media, all your digital stuff. Its magic design is also a really fun way to get some ideas flowing. But, and it's a big but, if you want that all-important SVG file for printing, you gotta pay for Canva Pro. And our third winner is Kittl. Now, if you want your brand to feel more, artistic or vintage, maybe like a craft brewery or a cool t-shirt company, Kittl is where you want to be. The results just feel less templated. It works on a token system. You start with 200 free tokens, which is more than enough to create and download an awesome logo, SVG included.
The only catch is, once you use those tokens up, you'd have to pay to get more.
But here's something you have to remember with all these tools. The AI is incredible, but it really only gets you like 90% of the way there. That last 10%, that's you. The difference between a good logo and a great one isn't just downloading the first thing it spits out. It's about taking what it gives you and spending just a few extra minutes to tweak it, to refine it, to really make it yours. So how do we actually pull all this off? Let's put it all together into a super simple, super fast action plan. You can seriously go from nothing to a professional-looking logo in about 20 minutes. Okay, here's the playbook. Start your timer. For the first 2 minutes, just write down your brand name and 3 words that describe its personality. Simple. Next 5 minutes, open up both Vistaprint and Canva. Just generate a bunch of ideas on both to see what's possible. Then, for 2 minutes, pick one. Just one. Go with your gut. Now, take that one idea and spend the next 8 minutes just refining it. Change the font, tweak the spacing, get it just right. And in the last minute, download the file you need. Done. And hey, once you download that file, you're not quite done yet. Before you go plastering it everywhere, do this quick quality check. Drop it into a white document. Looks good? Now put it on a black background. Can you still read it? Good. Now shrink it way, way down to the size of a tiny icon. Can you still tell what it is? And finally, just for a second, pop it onto a business card template. Does it look legit? These 4 little tests will save you from so many problems later on. And that's it. That is the playbook. Getting a great, free, professional logo isn't about getting lucky, it's about being smart. You just have to know the different kinds of free, you have to demand the right file format, get that SVG if you plan on printing, and you have to put in that little bit of effort to make it your own. So now you have everything you need to create a great visual for your brand. The only question left is, what story are you going to tell with it?